Hey guys, I'm here at Timber Creek in Robards, Kentucky. My name is Marcus Nussmeyer. I'm with Evansville RC Crawlers out of Evansville. I'm standing here with Dion. He's one of the people that run Timber Creek RC, and we're here to do a quick video on the different classes that they're going to be running at the Club Wars event, to talk about maybe what to expect when you're here, and just kind of go through all of that. So Dion, you just want to kind of introduce yourself to everybody real quick and get going?
Yes. Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Dion Anderson. I've been here with Timber Creek for, golly, a good 5-6 years now, and we've really expanded the track a lot, and we wanted to get a lot more people involved in this, in the RC. So we decided to start, some events here, and one of the first ones we're going to do is Club Wars.
Awesome.
So, but we've been, the course has been here for a long time, and it's something that we enjoy doing, and we want more people to be involved in it. So
awesome.
It's a great family event here that we're going to have. So we're going to food, drinks, water, and a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I was told earlier you guys are going to have some food here on site the day of the event.
Yes, actually what we're going to do is we're going to have somebody out here cooking, cooking burgers, hot dogs, stuff like that. And we're going to have water. Water is going to be free. Now your burgers and stuff like that, we are going to have to charge a little bit for that. But
I was told all the proceeds of this, guys, are not here to make money. Everything's going back to the course. But they are going to have food here, so you're not have to go somewhere and find food.
Right.
They are going to have free water for everybody, but you can buy sodas, burgers, hot dogs, all that stuff.
Yep. Yes.
Outside of that, we're going to get hopefully some shots of the course up here in a bit. They were walking me through it earlier. It's very extensive. There's going to be a lot to do out here. So why don't we go ahead and take the time now to go right into what the different classes are. There's 4 different classes. They got trail, pro trail, truggy, and then unlimited, so like an open.
Yes.
And we're gonna go kind of line by line. I'm gonna look silly probably holding this piece of paper up here, but I want everybody to have the information so that everybody knows what's going on.
And if there's something that somebody's needing to know that's not covered, feel free to ask. It's not a big deal.
Send a message to Dion or Scott Givens or myself. I'll make sure it gets to them, and we'll make sure everybody has all the information they need going forward. So for the trail class, guys, we're looking at something like a TRX4. Well, anything really, but these are going to fall into it. TRX4, Gen 8s, SCX10s, XCX10s 2s. Wheels have to be 1/9s, no 2.2s for the trail. There's another class you can have the 2.2s. Front bumper required, and it must be chassis mounted, both the front and the rear.
Yes.
And for the trail class, they need to be full bumpers on the front and the back, correct?
Yes.
So this would not work. This would not work for trail. This is not a full bumper, okay?
This would be your normal full bumper.
Yep.
It has to go and meet both edges of the body to be a full bumper, and also you have to have the rear bumper, and it has to be chassis mounted. It cannot be a painted on bumper that's on the body. It has to be chassis mounted rear bumper.
The good thing is, for those of you, especially the newer guys, your TRX4s, the Sports, the SCX10s, Gen 8s, I believe, they're all going to have front and rear bumpers right out of the box, okay?
Right.
Should be good to go. Tires, max height 4 3/4 inches per manufacturer spec. No modifications allowed. This is the main one here. So no giant tires, and the main thing is no cutting, no snipping the tires, no modifying them.
Nope, it has to be a factory tire.
No comp tires allowed, no voodoo pins, HPI rock grabbers, so none of the big crazy stuff, guys. This is trail class. 17 turn to 85 turn. And the paper you're going to see on the event page is going to say 35 turn unless we can get that edited.
We can probably edit that, but what's happened is since we've made the rules, they've come out with these, the TRX4 Sports got a 21 turn, the Gen 8 come out and it's got a 17 turn motor. So the main thing on this one is to be able to go buy your vehicle straight off the shelf and be able to come out here and run. So we're gonna allow those. If I need to, we will change that so it is visible. But just to let everybody know, a 17 turn motor can run.
If it came stock in your truck, you're gonna be fine.
You're gonna be good.
So we'll go to the body. That's next in line here. Must resemble one-to-one truck. No body trimming. No truggies allowed. You know, it can't look like this for the trail class.
Right.
You need your full body without it being all modified and everything else.
Right.
There's other classes for that stuff.
Yes.
Shocks. The paperwork will say 90 millimeter. Again, that's one of those things where since the TRX4s and all these other ones have been coming out, they're running 100 millimeter. If you're running stock shocks, you're fine.
Yeah.
For trail class.
As long as it's stock, you're okay. We will allow it.
They're just trying to avoid people running, you know, just ridiculous monster truck setups and stuff, guys. No big deal. Can be a single speed or a 2-speed transmission. So that's going to be stock either way. You know, the TRX4s come with 2 speeds, no big deal, that's fine. Weight limit of 8 pounds, including battery, and all your accessories. So as the truck sits on the ground ready to run, it needs to be less than 8 pounds.
And most all the trucks are.
Yeah, so that's not going to be an issue unless you just added tons of weight to it. You may have to back off on that. Yeah. And then the last main thing is it has to have a full rail chassis, guys. It's got to be front to back on the chassis. It can't be cut or anything else like a truggy. That's a different class. Right. So just a summary of trail class. This is your stock out of the box truck.
Anything that you've upgraded, as long as it's still you know, it's not a brushless system, right, you're okay. So
running 3S and under, and full bumpers. That's the main difference between this and maybe the Pro Trail. You got a little bit more leeway in the Pro Trail with maybe the stubby bumpers and things like that. So that's trail class in a nutshell, guys. Okay, guys, the next class we got Pro Trail. So this is still trail truck. You got a little bit more leeway with some things on this one. For example, you can run 2.2s. So 1.9 or 2.2 tires, it's up to you. We're gonna go to the bumpers. We got front required, and it can be stubby, so it can be short like this one. You do have to have a bumper, but it doesn't have to be the full length like this one here, okay? And again, this is the Pro Trail class. Rear bumper required, and it can be stubby or full as well. So it can be as long as there's a bumper on there and it's chassis mounted, you're good. Tires, no modifications or cutting allowed on this one, guys. That's the main thing. It's got a max height of 475, but you'd have to have some pretty big tires to start getting into that being a problem. So real simple, guys. 1.9s or 2.2s, no problem. Don't be cutting them up and stuff like that. You need the stock tires or how they came out of the package when you mounted them on. Again, no voodoo pins, HPI, rock grabber, stuff like that. The battery, 3S LiPo or below. You're going to hear that a lot. Other than the open class, 3S LiPo or below. Motor and ESC restrictions, it's got to be brushed. That's it. Just needs to be a brushed system. And all your stock trucks are going to come with those. So if you're newer to this, you're going to be fine. If you got a brushless system in a truck you want to run, you're going to have to switch it back over. So as long as it's brushed. The body needs to resemble a 1-to-1. But in this class versus the trail class, you can trim up the body on this how you want to. You've got more leeway, again.
By trimming it up, well, the only thing, trimming your fender wells, getting it to where, have better flex, your tires ain't rubbing and stuff like that, that's what we mean. So, I mean, you don't want to go crazy with it unless, you're just that guy. So, this one's not very different than the class before. You do have a little bit more options on this one, and
yeah, so you can run so the next thing would be the shocks. So you can trim the body up. You can run 110 millimeter shocks on this one. So you want a little more height on that, you can do that as well. So again, you just have more options to modify and set it up how you want with less restrictions on certain things. Again, has to have a full rail chassis all the way front to back.
yes,
For you guys that are new, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. All your stock trucks, the trail and the Pro Trail, you'll be able to run right into that, no problem.
you run either one, whatever you decide. If you want to throw some 2.2s on it and run the other class, go ahead. It's not a big deal. You can run it. I mean, not a problem. You can run both if you want to.
Yep.
Don't matter.
Yep. So that's it. Super Pro Trail class. So this is your open class, guys. This is the one. There are no restrictions other than Up to 1922 tires are what they say. I was also just told if you have the new tracks that just came out, you can run those. You can run brushless. You can run whatever size battery you want to. This is your open. If you thought of it and you imagined it and you made it happen and you want to bring it out and compete with it, then this is what this class is for.
Yep.
No big deal. So there will be kind of an open class. It's called Super Pro Trail. You can look that up on the event page, and you'll just see a whole bunch of no limit on the paperwork. So 1922, or you can run the tracks. That's the only restrictions. All right, guys. The last class is the truggy class, and I've got one right here that Scott was kind enough to let us use for the video. This is his truck, and so this is a truggy, by the way, for you newer guys. This was actually a TRX4, right?
Yes. Started life as a TRX4.
So what happened here was they cut the frame back here. So for the truggy class, you do not have to have chassis rails running from front to back. It can be cut. It can have a cage on the back.
Yes.
And that's really the main difference between this and, say, the Pro Trail class. There are a few other technical things that are different. You don't have to run any rear bumper at all.
Nope.
The front bumper can be a stubby like this one.
Yep.
Your shocks can be up to 120 millimeters. So that is the highest height as far as restrictions go other than the open class. So you can have pretty big shocks, 5.4 inches on the tires instead of the 4.75. So again, that's pretty big tires, but they're giving you a little bit more in case you got some bigger tires.
And the thing is, you still can't cut them. It still has to be
Yes.
it still has to be a stock tire.
Yep.
But it can be a little bit bigger.
So don't be cutting them up and stuff. They came out of the package that way, or they came on the truck that way. You can run them.
Yep.
3S lipo or under, and I think, guys, that's basically it. Again, oh, and you can run brushed or brushless in this class.
Okay.
So you can run a brushless motor in this one. So trail and Pro Trail, you need to have brushed. Truggies and open class, you can run brushless systems in those. Again, and 3S lipo or under on this.
Yes.
So.